Two teams with identical records, both battling for playoff spots. Two of the winningest coaches in NFL history. It is all part of a showdown taking place New Year's Eve at Lumen Field. Hello 12s, I'm Jen Mueller with a preview of the Seahawks matchup against the Steelers and what Seattle can expect in Week 17.
It's a championship matchup for us, and fortunately we're in that situation to see if we can generate another good ball game and keep this thing moving along.
Seattle is coming off back-to-back wins thanks to fourth quarter heroics in the final minute of the game. Pittsburgh, meanwhile, is coming off a 34-11 victory over Cincinnati, their largest margin of victory this season and most points scored in a game since 2021. And Pittsburgh did it with third-string quarterback Mason Rudolph.
He's been around for a few years. He's started a number of games. We got all kinds of film on him, so we can see him. Big, strong-armed, good-looking kid. Looked great the other night. Dropped some dimes on him and made some huge plays. It gave him a real spark where they jump, to 21-zip, right off the bat.
The Steelers did benefit from Cincinnati turnovers, turning 3 Jake Browning interceptions into 17 points and continuing a season-long trend in winning the turnover battle. The Steelers' +10 turnover differential is tops in the league and a staple of a Mike Tomlin coached team.
They play tough. They're aggressive. They don't settle for just lining up and just giving it to you. You just got to beat them. They're going to come after you. They're going to attack you. Always challenging with the defensive game plans.
It also helps when the defense is led by 2021 Defensive Player of the Year, T.J. Watt, who leads the league with 17 sacks.
One of the better defensive players in the league. Great edge guy. A guy who he has it all. He's got the bull rush. He's got quicks on the edge. He's really good at punching the ball out, causing havoc, getting turnovers for them.
Injuries hit the Steelers secondary hard this season to the point where 3-time All-Pro cornerback Patrick Peterson is now starting at safety. And rookie Joey Porter Jr. moved into a starting corner role midway through the season.
He's a very smart corner. For him just being a rookie, he's made a lot of plays and has taken on a lot of big receivers. So it's going to be a fun matchup just going against him, knowing his dad was a heck of a football player for that same organization. So I think it's going to be a good matchup.
DK Metcalf is just 2 yards away from back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Steelers' second-year wide receiver George Pickens topped that mark last week in his best game of the year. He totaled 195 yards on just 4 receptions, scoring touchdowns of 86 and 66 yards. In the last 2 games, the Hawks' defense has cut down on explosive plays, allowing a total of just 9 in back-to-back wins.
I think it's been big because, it's taken, points off the board. It's allowed us to get off the field in some cases.
They've traded off some of those yards in the run game. More than half of the total yards allowed the past 2 weeks have been on the ground. Najee Harris will test the D this week.
Just understanding they have a good run game. They're going to mix it up really well and, kind of doing your job. Every player has a job to do, and I think it's just really that simple. I don't think we have to load the box or do anything different. It's just more so making sure you execute your assignment in that moment.
The second half of the game last week, I think we gave up 40 yards rushing or something like that. And that's a terrific turnaround because we got knocked around in the first half and the quarterback had some big carries and all that. But to be able to adjust and fix and get a winning fix is what's crucial and to keep the points down, whatever that combination is.
The same could be said for a Seahawks offense that's topped 100 yards rushing just once in the past 6 games. But facing a Pittsburgh defense that allows just over 117 rushing yards a game.
You want to be efficient in all, aspects of the game. And so whether that's passing, whether that's running, third down, red zone, it's all about being efficient. And that's a big part of our offense. So as long as we win, I could care less about how the numbers look. That's something we'll fix later. But obviously we want to just be efficient and be great at all things.
And how about this historical note? The Steelers have not beat the Seahawks in Seattle since 1983.